This is the main video the Sheriff's Office showed during the Merit Commission's hearing regarding Sergeant Wendall Crandell's appeal of his termination. In it, inmate Robert Lafler can be seen working out with his towel on the top bunk metal bar. Officer Mares notices the towel, which is not allowed to be used in such a fashion for inmate safety, and after a discussion with Lafler, enters his cell and retrieves the towel. Lafler was designated as a difficult inmate and was already in isolation with no privileges. However, Under Sheriff Jeff McCormies pointed out how Lafler responds to verbal commands from Officer Mares and retreats to the rear of his cell. After removing the towel, Lafler, thinking Mares was telling him he couldn't work out at all, began arguing very animated with the detention officer, so much that a control officer called for backup. Upon arrival, Sergeant Wendall Crandell is shown entering the cell to handcuff Lafler. The situation then escalates and involves Crandell, Mares, and a third guard, Officer Hoops, struggling with Lafler and ultimately pepper spraying him twice and delivering a taser shot. Lafler is then later dragged from his cell and placed into a restraint chair. Under Sheriff McCormick said Crandell was ineffective in his job performance by not giving verbal commands to Lafler to return to his bunk and simply shutting the door. McCormick said he didn't have an issue with the use of force used on Lafler after the struggle ensued, but that it never should have gotten to that point. In his defense, Crandell said that was how he was trained and said his actions were done to prevent officer and inmate harm. Both sides used this recording during the Commission's hearing to prove their point. Ultimately, the Commission voted 4-1 to uphold the Sheriff's Office decision to terminate Sergeant Crandell. Officer Hoops was also terminated because he was already on probation, and Officer Mares was placed on probation. Reporting from Safford for the Gila Herald, I'm John Johnson.